Hey everyone, so we're back in Sandon and just a super awesome day. So we're just looking around some mines and it's just unbelievable how many mines and how much mining stuff there is around here. So yeah, I've seen a little bit of debris here and there's a little at it here. I have no idea how far it might go, but that's why you're watching the show, right? So we'll both find out at the same time how far this goes. Alright, well let's see, that's pretty crumbly, but I've seen worse. Oh, getting some nice cold air in here, so that's always a good sign. Oh wow, look at the sulfur in here. Sulfides in here. Oh yeah. Oh, a bunch more adits. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, good. There's another collapsed adit above us. Oh, it goes down. Oh, this might be pretty extensive. Oh, that's all good. All right, I didn't even know if we should bring our pack in here. Oh, we brought the pack of rats. So we're going to continue along this right-hand tunnel, or adit. A tunnel is a hole that goes in, that goes out somewhere, right through a mountain. An adit would be like a one-way tunnel, I guess, or a tunnel that stops at some point. So actually, most often in a mine, they're adits because they don't go through the mountain and pop out the other side. Although it's not unheard of. Now this looks like a really old part of a mine, which is what we like to see the best. Now, so we're kind of above the Ruth Hope mine, and we know there's about 8 kilometers. Supposed to be about 8 kilometers of tunnel that connects up to a whole bunch of other mines. So we're hoping that we're going to be able to carry on here and reach some of the top levels of the Ruth Hope mine, owned by a company called Klondike Silver. Although I don't know that they own any of the land. In any case, they haven't put any no trespassing signs. Okay, so boy, this is really old. This is what we like to see. Obviously, this is pretty old in workings. And I'm going to stick with the right-hand rule. And the one problem we have today is we don't have an oxygen monitor with us because, like a dummy, I forgot the damn thing. We'll go down the other branch and see if we can get a little further. And if not, there's a big, there's a decline that we can investigate. Boy, this looks pretty neat the way it's all stoped up. And this is what we like to see because, it's not going to be that many more years and a bit of a collapse or a cave-in, and you're not going to be able to get in here. Yeah, or out, I guess. So anything that's interesting in here, we should have a look at it now because just a little door, a weird little door. Yeah, that's going to be as far as we're going to get into this part, obviously. It's already all caved in here. So, we're going to go down that decline and see if we can get into another. This is a pretty old section, and it's going to be crumbled pretty soon, so we're glad we got in here. So this light here, we're using this through the night light today, so, it's a real pain to turn it on and off, so it works pretty good if you just unscrew it. So you just screw it back up and then it's ready to go. It's a pain cycling through it, so we'll just kind of show you the stope. Other than that, I really like the light. It gives us lots of brightness, so if we want to film, for instance, down into that deep hole, which you just couldn't see with the 1,000 lumen headlamps we have. So a pretty old section. Hey, look at all those old skulls everywhere. Lots of cool stuff to look at. And again, this light really kind of makes it good. Maybe a little too bright in some sections. It's like, a new woman, you have to test everything out. You don't become an expert at the controls overnight. All right. Oh, wow. So this is a false floor, probably below us. So which means that we shouldn't really be walking on it. Or we might end up down there. It looks likely we'll be able to get down to lower levels though. It's a whole lot of really loose rock. We're really having to take our time. It's quite dangerous in here. You see it on the back there. It's quite dangerous, especially coming down some of those areas. Really had to take our time not touch anything, but it's worth it. Giant Power Company box. So that is some of the oldest boxes we see. We don't know if there's a year on it. I've never seen one like that exactly. And look at this below us. That's square set. You see where it's a mortise for square set. That was used prior to 1910. So this is as I figured, this is a really old. This is a beautiful box. And it's a nice shape. I may even donate it to the museum here. We'll see how they're fixed up for boxes. I think they got a lot of stuff here. Oh, you know, it's a really old section. A lot of stalls in here. You see the gobbing here. It's all kind of tied up in here. Oh, fascinating section of this old part in Sandon. Wow, you know, there's all kinds of little holes going down in every freaking direction. A lot of levels in here, cross-cut levels. There's an old ore chute. So we can continue going down up, right? I've come through this really tight section, you know, very unstable, lots of rotten stuff though. Really took my time to try not to disturb anything. And the reason I was wanting to come in here is I saw these 3 barrels. Now, what the heck's going on with that? I've never seen that before. But it looks like they're just water barrels there hooked together. And there's nothing in them, they're empty. A couple of interesting artifacts here though. There's an real old shovel there, or something like that. It looks like a shovel. Oh, yeah, part of the shovel's busted off. And an old hard hat. That's a really old hard hat. The crosscut continues on that way, so we're going to squeeze down through that way. And we'll see what we can get at, what we can see down there. From those 3 barrels, which are right in there, we're lucky we came out and we found a big major tunnel. It looks like a pretty major tunnel. It looks pretty extensive. It's going both ways. We've intersected it. What do we see in here? Okay. So those are just replaceable drill bits. So they're not really old because these type, they have, that's where the water goes in there. So they're water cooled. Looks like an old powder box, or maybe not. No, it's not double-tailed. It's just thrown together. It's more cheap. Yeah, we seem to have intersected a pretty major level. So let's just head down this way and see what else we can find. So, some tamping rods, explosive boxes. Let's say Giant. Ooh, Giant Powder Company. Giant, everything for blasting. We just really want to see a year on there if it's possible. A little fragile. I'm not seeing it. Looks like very similar to the last one we saw, and not in bad shape either. There's some old hemp rope. Oh, there's a wind's going down. So, oh, and a ladder and a huge stope. Oh my, look at that. Oh, I'll tell you, we found lots of major stuff to look at. Obviously, this goes on for a long ways in every direction. Wow. We've got a major find here. Again, we can't see a year on it. There's a Giant Powder Company. And Giant Powder Company, to give you guys a bit of a refresher, is one of the oldest company. It was the first company that was licensed by the patent holder of dynamite, Alfred Nobel. So it's some of the oldest explosives boxes you'll see are from the Giant Powder Company. So we've intersected a major area here of production. There's stopes going up, stopes going down, stuff everywhere. Yeah, we could easily spend the rest of the day in here, I think. And we just hiked up to check this little tiny added out and got into here. Yeah. Hopefully we'll find another exit somewhere. And we can have another way to get in here. That's a little easier than the way we came, because we had to squeeze through some really tight holes to get here. So here's an ore chute, not a very big ore chute. And there's a production level above us. Wow. And that looks like a pretty old ore chute. Certainly no hydraulic ram opening and closing that one, eh? Fairly well constructed. It goes down to lower levels. And there's a, I can't remember, Hal was telling me there's a huge complex of mines here. There's 3 mines or so. They're all connected together. The Hope Ruth, I think the Silver something, I can't remember, and another one. There's miles and miles of tunnels that's connecting them together. I don't think anybody even knows where all these tunnels go. No one alive, at least, anyhow. I'm sure the ghosts around Sandon know where they are, all go. A fairly unstable area. It's definitely pretty advanced caving here that, you know, if you make a mistake, you can end up paying the ultimate price for doing this, but I just slowly took my time. Look at that pillar here. Very extensive areas in here. Pretty thin. So that tells us there's some good ore there. And they mined a lot of material out of here. We just want to have a look at some of these stopes. We haven't even checked out the whole main level. Now this is a little bit more risky as far as getting lost because we're going in all these different levels. Well, I'm saying I think we're going to get lost, but definitely a little more risky here. There's all kinds of different levels here, so you can't really apply the right-hand rule very well. Look at all the explosive boxes and stuff in here everywhere. Very old section. And remember, you don't have to get to every place in every mine. You move slowly and safely. And work within your abilities. And it's a fair bit more dangerous doing this by yourself because nobody'd be able to find me. Nobody knows where I am, so I definitely have to be able to handle any problems. All kinds of pillars, fairly steep up in here. I don't know if any of these stopes go to the surface or not. There's the compressor lines coming up. Silvery slow can. I had some of the richest silver deposits anywhere. And there's a lot of mines here. A lot of historic stuff and a lot of mines. I can't believe there's no ore left. Oh, there's a track there, so there's a cross-cut level there. If you look down, it's not too far down, it's not bad. But if you're slipping, it's a long ways down, like that, which it is a long ways down. It looks cool with them 2 explosive boxes there. It's just bait, though. See, they want me to go over there and have a look at that. I don't believe it's safe to do so. So I fall down there, I'm going to have some major issues. I don't want to disappoint my new girlfriend by disappearing forever. So we can't get to there, unfortunately. Not right now, anyways. So, discretion is a better part of valor, I guess. So this was a crosscut level. They mined it all out underneath. Wow, is this ever a neat mine? All right, we'll carry back down to the... Man, it'd be nice if we could get across there, but I would if someone else was with me. But it's just too dangerous by myself, because I could run across there. I wonder if I should. No, I shouldn't. I probably could, but not a good idea. Better get the hell out of here before I think it over too much and change my mind. Well, there's lots to see here. No point pushing my luck. There's another way to get into that level later. We're not that much farther above that level. We'll work our way back down and we'll see if we can get back up to that crosscut level where those explosive boxes are. They're piled one on top of the other. Well, there sure seems to be a lot to explore around here. You could hardly swing a dead cat without hitting a mine around here. Yeah, again, we're just seeing these powder boxes everywhere. And then here, you know what this is? Take a guess. It's, I was going to say it was part of a carbide lamp, but I don't think it is. I don't know, no matter. So this here is coming to an end. It's pretty unstable in here. Another box, there's boxes everywhere. And this is done. So I've got kind of a cool little ladder to show you back here. Sure wouldn't go down it. There's quite a few different ways to go down, so I don't have to take any sketchy ways. Look at this ladder here, sticking up over this big hole. Going down, the big horseshoe going down, pretty steep. I surely wouldn't go down there. And we'll continue on this branch here and see how far it'll take us. Looks like the end of this section here. And it looks like we're on a false floor. Very good. And it goes down there. Kind of cool to get down there, but not too fast. Let's see, we'll just kind of take our time here. I don't think this is a false floor right here. This floor starts right here. Can't see why that wouldn't be solid, eh? Oh, that looks solid. Well, I can get closer to the... Should walk maybe on the... Looks like we can just get right across there and go closer to there and then maybe get down. I don't think we'll be falling too far if we went down there, would we? Yeah, probably. If we walk on the steel pipe, it doesn't look too bad. I don't know. I think we better take our shutter camera off and weasel up through there on the rock around there and have a look at that rather than try to take a chance and film walking across this board part. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'd be too hazardous to walk down through here. Look at the construction of how the stalls and stuff are in here. Pretty neat. Pretty sure we could pick our way down through here safely enough. And that's that floor we weren't sure if we wanted to walk on. And they're carrying on there, so it's looking further back up. Yeah, sure an interesting path down here for sure. I don't think that's going to be too hazardous getting down here. As long as you take your time and don't touch any of them rotten stalls, should be alright. And continuing along this very large ore chute here, see there's a pillar there. And we're not really seeing any signs of the bottom yet. I wonder how much further it's going to go down. Kind of found a little place where we can sit for a minute here. A little flat spot. Lots of times you'll find something cool in these little spots. Lots of little benches and crosscuts. See some compressor tubing there. Fairly easy going down here. And I don't know how far down that would be. Let's have a look there. So all this ore is going down there. We're going to try throwing something down there. As we always do. Hello! Very unlikely anyone to be there, but you never know. Certainly don't want to send a rock down on anyone's head. That's a fair ways down. We'll just keep climbing down. Hopefully we'll get to another big major level. Yeah, crazy amount of stalls in here, just everywhere. We're having to be really careful going through here. One wrong move and you can go for a real trip. Kind of a slope, a long slope there. It's not very steep. It goes down so we can get down there, and there's a pillar. It might be at the bottom of an ore chute the way down there. It's a little hard to say. And some more pillars. There's all kinds of are underneath something else. Bunch of construction in here. There's another crosscut level down there. I'd like to have a look at that. It's going to take a long time to explore this, which is good. Wouldn't be any fun if it only took a few minutes. Look at all the explosive boxes in there, like piles of them in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I just threw the whole pile of them in there. And weird boxes I've never seen before either. Real tall. Oh, that's weird. Pretty rotten looking boxes. You can't read nothing on them. This is kind of see something on that one. Let's see if we can bring that one out. Have a look at it. So there we have it. This is drift tight perforated shells. That must be whole pile of boxes in here, just like the boxes, but we wouldn't be able to grab one. We're way too far underground. Pretty tough anyways. Well, they're not really in that good a shape. Pretty damp right in this section in here. Well, I came down here, and this appears to be the bottom of this this big lens or whatever you call it, because it just goes in a whole bunch of holes. And good news, I can feel a little bit of air, and it's moving towards us, so we might have an exit here somewhere, hopefully. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, there's some more carts here. There's an ore cart, an old one, a riveted one, and the track, some of those, one of those cute looking perforated shells box. That's just an ore cart. Oh, this is flooded. So, here's the question. Do we want to go swimming? Shit. Well, I suppose, eh? So here's the problem with this adventure here. Usually, as you're going into a mine, you're going up at a slight grade, 3% or so. So now, we're kind of into the mine. We've got lots of water. So, instead of being likely that the water's going to get shallower, it's more likely it's going to get deeper. But, I don't know that for sure. There's some kind of a metal box. Oh, there's quite a bit of water here. What that box is for. I'll get my shirt and my ass wet? I guess so. It doesn't say nothing on it. I'll just throw it up there. Oh, there's an ore cart. Looks pretty nice, actually. Yeah. Looks a lot like Tippy. Let's have a look. Man, the water's cold. Woo-hoo. Yeah, that looks so almost like Tippy. And that is a welded ore cart, so it's not riveted. So, seized. Yeah, nice looking cart though. Oh, I think we got a. Oh, that's a nice looking cart, isn't it? Look at that. That's a real sweetie, that one. Bit of an angle, so there must have been another level here that got pinched off. Interesting. Yeah. I think we'll try going up there. Why not? Yeah, that doesn't look very steep. Found a little hole. I dug it out and we climbed down through it. And wow, was it ever worth it? Look what I found. And this is the first one I've ever found in a mine. A carbide lamp. Yeah. Well, it's got the rubber. It doesn't look in bad shape. What kind is it? Can't tell. Boy, beautiful little carbide lamp with an extra rubber. It was underneath it. Wow, well, that'll be a keeper. We're gonna have to clean it up. Woohoo! Never found one before. I've got lots, but I had to buy them on eBay. Now, so we'll continue along here. There's some couple cool carts, and I'm sure nobody's been in here for a long time, because who would have left that carbide lamp if they would have seen it? So this is where all the ore from this pretty big mine went down here, because there's nothing any lower. So, and we see a compressor tank there. So let's grab our stuff and go for a walk down there and see what we can find. There's the axle for the cart, and these carts might be a little older than the other ones. Let's see. Let's have a look at these carts here. Yeah, those are totally riveted. There's no welding, so we're talking about they were constructed before 1920. And I haven't seen that shape of a cart before, other than that one we just saw today. So it's a different style of cart than what we're used to. And obviously there's no trains in here. These are probably just pushed by hand. Look at that bottle. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Jug. Oh, there's ours goes down another lower level. I don't know, eh? Well, lots of stuff here, eh? Odds and ends of stuff here. There's a tin, a carbide tin. Pretty cool. Oh, I bet you still got carbide in it. I don't know what that is, some kind of a stove or something. So, I guess we got two options. We could take the stairs down or climb back up out of the mine. What would you like to do? Yeah, of course you guys wanted to go down a ladder. It's not your ask you're risking, eh? You're just along for the ride. Yeah, well, I didn't want to go home yet either, so even though cold beer wouldn't be bad now. So these are inset rungs. I don't think it looks terribly steep. It might be getting a lot steeper there, though. No. I don't know, man. It's sure looking skinny down there. Oh, mind you, it's not as steep. Might be worth the try going down there. Huh. Yeah, we ran out of ladders and it got a lot trickier. The ladders are all rotten. I'll show you where I came down. And the chute come down here, so it's not terribly steep. You know, the ladders are rotted and broken, but it's not that steep. And then that compressor line was good, so I was able to kind of hold on to that all the way down. I don't know, what should I do? Down or up and out? Well, I think we know the answer to that. Yeah, lots of rotten timbers here. And pretty sketchy sections too. Alright. Well, I know this turned in quite the adventure, so we found another tight hole. I didn't film it, I was kind of getting excited here. I forgot about filming the damn thing. Got into a really tight hole, I could barely squeeze through. But luckily I didn't get stuck in it. Because the water was coming this way. Remember I said the water was going the wrong way and that was the end? Well, I thought there was a block when I got back. Now I just left my card here because I'm worried if I can't get out this way, I'm going to have to come back and it's going to be tough to get back out this way. But I can do it. I know I can. But it's just not going to be easy because I have to go through some real tight places and scramble up some nasty freaking rotten ladders. But so we run into this great big place here. It's a big junction. Looks quite interesting too. I always say I've never been lost in a mine, but I don't know if I'm really lost. I don't know where I am, but I know how to get out if I had to. But we want to take the easier, softer way. An encouraging sign is the water's going the right way, and found a sign here that says exit, which the water's going out, that's the way you want to go. So got a big tunnel here, a big branch, bunch of Ys, a sign that says exit. So I'm thinking we're in pretty damn good shape here. It's not likely we'll have to climb up through all that nasty shit. We can, but just not going to enjoy it. This would be far more enjoyable and interesting because we're hoping we're going to get out and I'll have to walk all the way back up there. It's probably not likely. I'm hoping the oxygen's good in here too. Which it probably is. I think we're probably just going to walk for quite a long ways here and all of a sudden we're going to find we hit the end. It's probably the most likely thing that's going to happen here. Goes on for a while at least anyways. I don't think we're going to get out though. Really don't. And I'd sure feel a lot better if I had my oxygen monitor with me. But I've hardly ever had issues in the mine with oxygen. Look at that. Can you see that? Yeah. A little jar there. A little box. The jar say anything? Nope. Nitroglycerin. It's getting a little deeper here, so hopefully we're not going to be faced with a dam or anything like that. that we can't pass. If that happened, man, we'd have a long, bloody ways to get out. It'd be dark by the time we got back to the shack. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Yeah. Should we? Looks deep. God damn it. Yeah, we have to try nuts, that's for sure. Ooh, that doesn't look good. I'm not liking this much. Oh. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. Yeah. So I got a bit of water on us. Ah! So there's a possibility. Could be getting shallower, maybe we'll get out. That's what we're hoping for. But also a good possibility of getting lower. I think we're going to be in fucking trouble here. So here we are in freezing deep water. It's getting deeper and deeper. And we're a long ways. It's going to be a long ways out. Man, it's not looking good either. Shit. Man, we got a long bloody trip to get out. We can't get out this way. We're fucked. You know what? I'm going to get fucking hypothermia. That is not looking good. Shit. I'm going to really screw myself here if I keep going. I got a long ways to get out to get back this way, but it's safe. Going this way, I could end up freezing fucking cold and hypothermic and not able to get out. That could really put my life at risk. We can't do it. We got to go the long, safe way. Son of a bitch. Now we can walk all the way freaking back. Up that worked great to go on the steep thing, all along them slopes. Oh. Could be worse, I guess. We had lots of fun, seen lots of cool shit. That's what it's all about, right? This is the end. This is the end, my friend. The end.